Do mine eyes deceive me? We finally signed a centre-back! Sunderland AFC is delighted to announce the signing of defender Omar Alderete, subject to international clearance. Arriving from Getafe for an undisclosed fee, the Paraguay international has signed a 4-year contract at the Stadium of Light. Alderete made 99 appearances for Azulones during a 4-year spell at Estadio Coliseum, including 36 last season. The 28-year-old started his career in South America before moving to Europe in 2019 and representing FC Basel, Hertha BSC and Valencia CF. After moving to Wearside, Alderete said, "I'm feeling great about signing for this great team, so I'm happy. I'm looking forward to my first experience in the Premier League. It's a great new challenge for me. I know it's a historic club, and when they told me there was an opportunity, I was excited about coming here. It's always important to have the support of the people, and I'm going to give it my all on the pitch." Alderete progressed through the ranks of Paraguayan club Cerro Porteño and spent time on loan Gimnasia before moving to Argentina and joining Club Atlético Huracán in 2019. A move to Basel followed 1 year later, and the defender impressed throughout a single season in the Swiss Super League, which culminated in him being named in the Swiss Team of the Year. Alderete's time at Hertha included loan spells with Valencia and Getafe, who he joined permanently in 2023. Christian Speakman added, "We are delighted to welcome Omar to Sunderland. He's a player with extensive experience in European football and at international level. It was important for us to identify and add a left-sided centre-back for the group and ensure the profile was aligned to our game model." There's the famous word. In Omar, we have an aggressive and authentic player who can move the ball efficiently in possession. He's connected to our story and where we want to go, and naturally excited about the opportunity to play in the Premier League. The defender will wear the number 15 shirt. Welcome to Sunderland, Omar Alderete. If someone said to me at the end of last season after we walked out of Wembley after beating Sheffield United in the playoff final that we were going to sign someone who was in the La Liga team of the season for 24-25, I think people would have probably laughed you to death with it. Look, obviously, I'm aware that I think apparently he hasn't played much in terms of pre-season, so as typical, there's always a catch, isn't there? But at the same time, I trust the recruitment team. I trust the recruitment team that he's someone who clearly we think is good enough to make the step up to the Premier League. As Speakman added, we wanted a left-sided centre-back for the group. I think it was left-footed centre-back, actually. So maybe a right-footed centre-back, unless we view Ballard as that, can hopefully balance out the centre-halves. But there was no getting away from the fact we absolutely needed a centre-half, preferably in before West Ham on Saturday, really, because, as we said, these first 3 games are massive for us in terms of trying to get points on the board if we can. Now whether Alderete ends up playing on Saturday, that's going to be anybody's guess here, but I think it was really good to get someone like him in through the door. And obviously, look, he's got lots and bags of European experience. 4-year contract. I believe he only costs around about just over 10 million, maybe up, I think it's 10.4 million. So look, again, like with a lot of our signings, and I feel like I've said this quite a few times this summer, I'm not going to confess to have seen a lot of him play. I don't know about his strengths, potential weaknesses. So if there's anyone who has watched Alderete play, then please let me know in the comments below about what's happened, about what his sort of level is as a player. It's a good signing. It's a good, well, at least I like to think on paper it's a good signing, but we don't know yet. But it's good that we've got the centre-back, at least got one centre-back in before West Ham. I think we still could do with another one. I think probably a centre-back, a right winger and a striker, and that's without players leaving. So if, say, Dan Neil still stalls on a contract and ends up going, then we probably do need another midfielder. But I think it's nice that we seem to have got the main bulk of business done. Seem to being the operative word before West Ham. So we'll wait and see how it happens. But I'll love you and leave you there with that, guys. What do you think of the signing of Omar Alderete? Now, respectfully comment below what you think. Like, share the video around, because as you know, I am trying to get to 7k. So it would be much appreciated if you think I've earned a sub from you. If you aren't subbed already, to hit the sub button, it'd be appreciated immensely. And yeah, we'll see what happens. The next time you will probably see me, unless we sign someone else, will either be a season preview or a video of reasons why I believe Sunderland can stay in the Premier League. But we shall see. Anyway, it was nice of the club to announce this before I head to work this evening. So by the time you're watching this, I probably will be at work. But anyway, as I always say, take care, you lovely lot. Stay safe, and I'll leave it to Granit Xhaka to say,
How are the lads?